you know, we all navigate life's currents, right? From the small daily choices to those really big milestones. And often we're looking for some kind of deeper understanding, maybe some guidance on our path. What if that guidance could come from, well, wisdom that's been around for millennia, but is now, just a click away? Today, that's exactly what we're exploring. We're taking a deep dive into the really rich tradition of Vedic astrology. You might know it as Jyotish or Hindu astrology. And specifically, we're looking at a pioneering online platform that's making this ancient science available to, well, pretty much everyone globally.
Yeah, we got a whole stack of information here about online Jyotish from Om Shri Sai Jyotisha Vidya Peetham. It details how they're translating this profound ancient knowledge into practical tools for today.
Right. And our mission here, in this deep dive is to really unpack what this platform is all about. We want to trace its journey, understand its origins, and see how it actually aims to provide clarity and maybe uplift lives. It draws on what it calls the divine wisdom of Vedic astrology, an ancient science bestowed by our sages. So we'll look at everything from the sort of daily little insights right up to the big picture life guidance.
Okay, sounds fascinating. Let's start unpacking this. So to really get a feel for online Jyotish.com, maybe we should start at the beginning. Its foundation. This platform, it wasn't born yesterday, right? Established way back to 2004.
Yeah, exactly. That's quite a while ago, especially in internet years.
Right. So in this constantly changing digital world, what do you think has helped it stick around and, keep delivering these expert Vedic astrology services for so long?
That's a really good point. Its longevity definitely says something. The source material positions it as a premier astrology platform, and it really emphasizes its roots in Jyotisha or Hindu astrology. So this long presence, nearly 2 decades, it suggests they've built up a level of trust, And they aim to serve both Indian and international clients, offering pretty comprehensive solutions.
Interesting. And their approach to services is kind of a mix, isn't it? They have free stuff alongside paid options, things like basic horoscopes and forecasts, but also much deeper chart readings and one-on-one consultations.
Exactly. It's a tiered approach.
Now, that free side of things, that seems really significant, especially for someone who's maybe just curious about Vedic astrology, but isn't ready to, commit financially yet.
Oh, absolutely. The wealth of free services is quite remarkable. It seems to stem from a core belief they mentioned that knowledge is most valuable when it's actually understood and applied.
So it's like they're lowering the barrier to entry, giving people tools to explore this ancient system themselves.
Precisely. It's about empowerment, letting users engage directly with the insights.
Okay, so let's dive into some of those key free offerings then. What can people actually check out? Starting with, say, personal insights and future predictions.
Sure. Well, they offer the basics like daily, monthly, and yearly horoscopes, Rāśi as it's known. Just quick guidance, what the stars might have in store.
Okay, standard enough, but it sounds like they go deeper than that.
Oh, much deeper. One of the standout free services is the full Vedic horoscope with detailed predictions. This gives you your actual Vedic birth chart, insights into your likes, dislikes, good points, potential challenges. And what's really notable is it includes extensive future predictions, they say up to 100 years, plus details on yogas, doshas, and even remedies.
Okay, hold on. Yogas, doshas, remedies. Can you break those down a bit? What do those terms actually mean in a Vedic chart?
Good question. So yogas are specific planetary combinations in your chart. They often point to fortunate alignments, maybe specific talents, areas where you might find success naturally. Doshas, on the other hand, signal potential challenges or maybe areas needing development, but the platform doesn't just point them out. It also suggests remedies. These are practical solutions or practices you can adopt to sort of mitigate the challenges and boost the positive influences. It's quite proactive.
Wow, okay. So it's not just telling you about yourself, but potentially giving you ways to navigate things. That sounds pretty powerful for self-understanding.
It really can be.
They also mention a free KP horoscope, Krishnamurti Paddhati. How is that different from the general Vedic approach you just described?
Right, KP. It's a specific system within Vedic astrology, but it's known for being, highly precise in its predictions. It uses unique concepts, like sublords, to offer really detailed timing and insights into events. Often goes a bit deeper, maybe more granular than some traditional methods.
Interesting. So another layer of detail for those who want it.
Exactly.
Okay. Moving beyond just the individual chart, a huge area for astrology is relationships, right? How does this platform help with that?
Yeah, definitely. They have specific tools for relationship guidance. One is marriage matching using your date of birth. The idea is to help you find a compatible partner for, a happy and harmonious life using those Vedic principles.
Makes sense. And I saw something about a star match or aśṭakūṭa matching that sounds even simpler. It says you don't even need full birth details.
That's right. For the aśṭakūṭa matching, just your Rāśi and Nakṣatra are enough.
Okay. Rāśi and Nakṣatra. For those not familiar, what are those exactly?
Sure, they're fundamental in Vedic astrology. Your Rāśi is basically your Vedic moon sign. It speaks to your emotional core, your mind. Your Nakṣatra is your birth star, one of 27 lunar mansions. It adds a lot more nuance about personality and destiny. So, together, they're really crucial for compatibility checks, giving a snapshot of two people's core natures.
Got it. So even with limited info, you can get some compatibility insights.
Precisely. It's quite accessible.
Now, let's talk about daily life. Planning, timing. The platform seems to really focus on this with things like the daily Panchāṅg. What exactly is that?
The Panchāṅg. Think of it like a super detailed cosmic calendar for the day. It's really comprehensive. It breaks down the day into different time segments, highlighting auspicious and inauspicious periods. You mentioned Rahu Kāla earlier. That's in there.
Like the time to maybe avoid starting new things.
Generally, yeah. But it also includes Golika Kāla, Yamagandha Kāla, Chogādi times, Horā times, Lanya times, tons of detail. Plus things like Tara-vālam, Chandra-vālam, even daily puja or havan details and journey guides. It's designed to help you align your activities with favorable energies for better results.
Wow, that sounds incredibly detailed, like a real tool for adding intention to your day-to-day actions.
It definitely can be used that way.
And alongside the Panchāṅg, there's also daily Barganati, Chogādis, Horā times, daily Muhūrtas. Are these all just different ways of looking at auspicious timing?
Essentially, yes. They offer slightly different perspectives or levels of detail for figuring out the best moments for things. Like, Chogādis might give you clear do's and don'ts for specific blocks of time during the day. Horā times might guide you on the best hours for, say, work versus travel. Muhūrtas focus on finding the absolute best moment for really important decisions or actions to maximize success.
So, multiple tools for fine-tuning your timing based on Vedic principles.
Exactly. It provides layers of guidance.
Okay, beyond the daily stuff, they also have some specialized checks and even something for newborns. That sounds unique.
It is quite unique. They offer a detailed astrological report specifically for newborns. It includes suggested naming letters based on the horoscope, identifies potential doshas the child might have, and offers remedies right from the start.
Early insights into a child's astrological makeup.
Yeah. And related to doshas, the platform also provides free tools to check for Kāl Sarpa Doṣa and Maṅgala Doṣa, plus something called Pañcapaṅkṣi.
Okay, Kāl Sarpa and Maṅgala Doṣa. What kind of things do those checks help identify for someone hearing those terms for the first time?
Right. Well, these are considered significant astrological configurations. They're believed to indicate certain life patterns or potential challenges. Maṅgala Doṣa, for instance, relates to the placement of Mars in the chart, and it's often looked at, especially in the context of marriage compatibility. Kāl Sarpa Doṣa happens when all the planets are sort of temmed in between Rahu and Ketu, the lunar nodes. It's thought to sometimes bring about specific kinds of struggles or intensity in life.
I see. So the platform offers tools to just, check if those configurations are present in a chart.
Exactly, and presumably give some initial insights into what they might mean and potential remedies, tying back to that proactive approach.
Okay, this is a huge amount of information and tools, especially the free ones, which brings up a key point, accessibility. How easy is it for people around the world to actually use all this?
That's a crucial question, isn't it? And the platform seems to have put a lot of thought into global reach.
Yeah, the sources say the website works across desktop, mobile, tablet. So it's adaptable to how people access the internet now.
Definitely. But what's really impressive, I think, is the language support. You mentioned some of those daily timing services, Barganati, Chogādis, Horā, Muhūrtas. They're offered in up to 16 languages.
16? Wow. Like what?
Well, English, Hindi, of course, but also Marathi, Punjabi, Gujarati, Bengali, Odia, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Tamil, then Sinhala, Nepali, even French, German, and Russian.
That's incredible. So it's not just targeting India or English speakers.
Not at all. It really shows a commitment to reaching a diverse global audience. People in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, Europe, all over can potentially access this in a language they're comfortable with.
That really does make ancient practices feel modern and accessible, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It breaks down barriers.
We also found out the founder's name is Golapelli Santosh Kumar Sharma. And apparently they're quite open to feedback. They want users to help them improve and expand.
Yeah, it seems they encourage user interaction. And they're even adding educational content like astrology